Hi everyone, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping in. I'm Rena, and in today's Boxes and Deals, I'm going to do a Makeup Monday. I'm trying to incorporate a few more makeup videos. I love makeup. I have tons of makeup. I love supporting small business makeup brands and indie brands. So I need to show them more. I've just been trying to catch up on everything and I need to do it. So I did way back Black Friday. I did a Devinah. This was one of the splurges I did for Black Friday. I was kind of on a no buy, but I decided to go ahead and do the Devinah because they had an amazing deal and I've been wanting them. I wanted to make a purchase last year for Devinah for the Black Friday and I didn't get to. And it's been an entire year and I've still been wanting to. So I was like, okay, I just need to do it. And I got 7 shadows from Devinah from their new collection. It's called Carnival Sweets. And there was 7 of them. And I got them all for $28. That is an amazing deal for these multichromes. Now they're more sheer. So they're more like toppers. Kind of duochrome, multichrome. But they're gorgeous, and I don't have very many toppers like that. So I'm going to show you a few of my collection. I do have 7 others from a couple years ago that I had bought. So now I have a total of 14. It's still not very many in my book, but 14 shadows from Devinah Cosmetics. And I love them, and I would highly recommend them. And that is what I'm wearing today. So I do have, these 2 rows are not Devinah. So these are actually Shine by SD Cosmetics. But these are all Devinah, these 4 rows plus these 2. So these are the ones that I had already had previously. I'm being careful not to hold it upright because my SD ones tend to fall out. I'm hoping they have a new formula. I haven't bought them in a while just because I've had a couple of them actually fall out. So maybe they press them better these days. I don't know. Maybe these are old ones, but they fall out of the pan. Thankfully that one didn't shatter, but it's still loose. So they are beautiful though. They have a pretty good formula, but for the price, there's others that I will say, honestly, that I like, and that is, Devinah is one of them. Luxie Beauty is another one for the price. They have an amazing price for beautiful eyeshadows. So these are the ones that I had already had. And these are the ones I just got from the Black Friday. Now, they did finally just ship them in a couple weeks ago. What day was it? I don't remember. January teen something. I don't remember, but it took a couple months and I did expect that. They did say it was a pre-order that would be shipped. I think they even might have said February, so maybe I got them early. I don't remember. I didn't even remember what they looked like because it had been a while, but I expected that to happen because I forget things, so it was kind of like Christmas again. But I'm going to go ahead and swatch those, the Carnival collection. And then I'll swatch the original ones that I had. So, but real quick, I'll go over the look that I created. I used on all over my lid. I used this one right here that is called Mist. That is such a gorgeous color. It is a teal with sort of a gold shift. So I used, you can't really see it now because I did, you kind of can see it, but I did that on the base. So I did that all over my lid. And then I deepened it up on the outer half with the royal blue called Inara. And I put that also underneath my eye along the lower lash line. And it took on more of a purple underneath, which I thought was interesting. This was over the teal. So this is what it looked like over the teal. It looks more royal. And then underneath, it took on, because I didn't have anything underneath it, so it's by itself, and it took on more of a purple. I thought that was really interesting. So it's kind of a blurple on its own. And then over the inner half, I went over it with this Carnival Sweets one called Twinkle Toots, I believe, if I can remember right. So it's not showing in the camera as sparkly as it really is in person, I feel like. And then on the inner corner, again, it's not showing in the camera as sparkly as it really is. But I added this one right here, which is Butter Pucker, I believe, right here. And it does have some shift, which in my lights, I have all white lights, so you can't really see the shift as much because I don't have any warm lights to kind of give it that different lighting, because you do have to kind of have, it's all cool lights. My top lights, my camera lights, all of them are just white blue lights. So I'll have to see if I can get some natural light or warm light so you can see the kind of different shifts. All right, but I will go ahead and do swatches, and I think that's everything I used. Oh, and then on my cheeks for the highlight, I actually used, which one did I use? This one right here. What was it called? Bubble Fizz. This one right there. It's kind of a pinky. It is a little more sparkly than I like for highlight in general, but it does give kind of a blinding. I used it very lightly, and it does give a nice bright pop. I like it. All right, this one right here is Sour Spanx. This one right here is Butter Pucker. That's the second one. So you can see some kind of some teal shift, greenness, and gold. Now you can notice that these are a little bit on the flaky texture side. So you do kind of want a, I didn't use any glitter glue on my eyes, but that would give it more stability, make it more intense, as well as stay on longer. This one right here is the Twinkle Toots. So it kind of has some teal, kind of green, and then it kind of has a baby blue, slight lavender. That's the one that I have on the inner half of my eye over the teal one mist right here. This one right here is called Rain Tarts. So you can see it does have some blue, some pink, and purple. Look at that pink shift, and then the blue. Now, as you can see, these are more on the sheer side, so they're great for toppers, highlighters, inner corner. This one is Bubble Fizz. That's what I used as a highlight. Look at that shift. That's right here. Again, very sheer, but it does have a lot of shift in the light. So look at that pink, blue, purple, silver. This is Sweet Slush, and it turns kind of a peachy gold and then a bright fuchsia. Gold, pink. And then the last of the Carnival Sweets, we have Sprinkle Whips. And that turns kind of a pinky and purple. All right, and then I swatched these 7 all together. So this one right here is Anara. This one right here is Starfire. It's a shifter. It does shift like a gold orange color. I'll show you in a minute on my arm. This one right here is Paralucia. Look at that shift. This one right here is Messier. That's actually one of my very favorites from Devinah. This is Mist. That's on my eyes. This one was the outer on my eyes. This one right here is Menelaus, which is a type of butterfly, and you can see why. Look at that shift. And then this one right here is similar to this, but it's a different texture, a little bit different color, different shift. And that one's called I'll Be Tender, I'll Be Gentle. That one's not really showing the shift in the pan. All right, so again, down the line, Inara is the royal blue one. Starfire is the pink that turns kind of red, orange in some lights. Then Paralucia, kind of reds to golds, some green in some lights. That's Messier. So it's got kind of a reddish brown base with blue and green on the top, but it shifts as well a little bit. There you go. Now you can see the shifts. And then there's Mist. That's that teal with kind of a gold hue to it. And then we have another kind of a brown base similar to Messier, but it's a little bit deeper. This one is Menelaus, the one that's the butterfly right here. So kind of a brown base, kind of a plum base, I guess, with some, there's that purple shift and teal. And then we have the kind of a black base with blue shimmer. And that is I'll Be Tender, I'll Be Gentle. What is your favorite of all of these? That's all I have with the Devinah so far. They have so many to choose from. I would love to get my hands on some of their other collections, but I'll just watch for sales. And I do have a wish list for Devinah, but I just buy a few at a time. I'll get there. I love them. If you would like to see more, I do subscription boxes, I do tastings, I do small businesses, and I would love to do more makeup. If you would like to see more makeup looks, maybe some palette bingos, I want to do build your own palettes. So I have some ideas in mind of doing themes. I already have one ready for Yosemite, so I want to use my photography and make my own palette out of it because I have so many single shadows. So I would love to do that as well. So I'll make my own palette based on a photo and show you that palette, do a look with it. Is that something you would be interested in seeing? I love doing swatches almost more than I love doing makeup. Of course, swatches, like for instance, the Devinah, the swatches, as you can see on my eyes, it's a whole lot more pigmented even than the swatches were, I feel like. But that's because I had an eye primer on. I didn't have any primer on my arm, so it just came right off. But yeah, primer makes a difference. And there's some good primers out there. What do you think? What was your favorite out of that palette? And would you be interested in seeing more? Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!